Hello. This video that I'm about ready to do here is going to be for changing the oil on a Honda Rebel 250 motorcycle. Okay, as you can see, this right here is the motorcycle. This is the Honda Rebel 250. We're going to be using this funnel here for when we actually put the oil in. Parts that you'll need to do is you'll need to have something to collect the oil when it drains, so make sure you get a drain pan underneath your motorcycle right there, and that just fits right pretty much underneath the engine. Now there's a tricky part here. In here, it's back in there. See, it's actually part of the rubber by the clip there, and you poke that down and there'll be a nut. I actually can't do it with just my fingers, but I'll show you underneath you. Underneath there, well, underneath the bike, you should be able to. This is the rubbery part, and then right above that, right in front, is what the oil is going to come out of. Now, according to my service manual here, the climber service manual you see up there, it actually requires 1.6 quarts of oil, and overload is 1.8. This is the oil that I use. You're going to need 2 quarts of it, but really just 1.6 to 1.8. GN4 genuine 4-stroke motorcycle oil, and it's SAE 10W-40SJ. And come over to this side of the bike, this is where we put oil in. This is the cap, which you can pretty much just unscrew here. You really don't want to get anything inside there other than oil, so just be careful. This is your dipstick, so you can find out how things are looking down here at the bottom. And inside there is where the oil goes. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to drain it all out. I'll let you watch me do all that. And you have to let it drain for like 30 minutes. So you need your socket wrench. You need an extension piece. Put it on like so. We've got lefty is going to loose it up. I don't remember which socket fits this. So there we go. But then you're gonna need some manpower to pop that off. Like so. And then you can just slowly start out. You don't have to spin it all the way off completely, because you want some of the pressure to even out, or else you're gonna shoot it all over your exhaust pipe. So there's a little tip for you. Alright, then we got the oil coming out. So I'm just going to let it do its thing there. Okay, that's actually the drain plug. So that's what you know, that's how it looks. And that's part of my drain pan. Well, it's done draining now. This has been sitting here for about 40 minutes or so. And one of the tips in the service manual is that you need to press the starter button. Now make sure you don't have the key on or anything like that, because you do not want your bike to start at this point. So you just press it a couple times, and supposedly that helps make some oil go. Whether how much stock you can put into that, I have no idea, but I figure it doesn't hurt anything, as long as your bike's not off. I mean, as long as it's off. Haha. Okay. We have to put the drain plug back in, and then we also need to make sure it's under nice and tight. And the actual thread for that plug, for the bolt right there, it's actually at a diagonal, so it's kind of tricky to put in. I'm actually not going to have the camera going while I'm doing that. I'm going to get it ready to actually shoot for putting oil into the bike right there. And as as you notice, I did leave my dipstick out just a tad while the oil drained. That should aid it allowing airflow. So I'm going to go ahead and start up another one, and when I'll be back, we'll actually put oil in. Okay, after you put that in, and usually it's best just to take your fingers and go up through there. I actually got oil all over my hands, so I went and washed them so I could use the camera again. But just come up through here with the little bowl screwed in. Remember, it's on a diagonal, so it's not straight. And after you do that, you can just pretty much finger tight, and then make sure you go in there with your ratchet, and tighten it up. Remember, that's a 17mm socket.